Hello, this is Kieta from Real Talk with Kieta, and I wanted to go over a couple of things with you, especially right now, speaking about the coronavirus, which is something that, listen, it's affecting everybody. I want to talk to you first. I want to talk to the parents, okay? Parents, before I speak to you, though, I want you to turn this camera to your children and let me talk to them, because the rest of the conversation will be adult conversation, because remember, I have a lot of stuff to tell you all. Oprah, Diddy, RuPaul, I'm telling you what they have to do with the coronavirus. I'm going to talk to you about that in a minute. So if you can turn the TV, the phone to your children, the computer to your children, because I'm speaking directly to them. Now, okay, kids, you ready? And when I say kids, I mean high schoolers too, okay? I am coming to you because I used to be a teacher. Yes, I used to teach math. And yes, my background is economics, but for whatever reason, for a couple of years, I did teach math while I was doing my own business at night. And I want to talk to you all about something about the importance of respecting your parents right now, because I know school is out, but that doesn't mean learning has stopped. Learning does not curtail because school is not in. As you know, statistics will tell you, students lose in the summer, they lose about 2 to 3 months of education of knowledge because they don't do anything over the summer. When the brain is dormant, the brain don't get to work. And I know that you all kids are smart, you want to do well, you're going to do well. So do not aggravate your parents, be respectful. If you see the house needs to be cleaned up, clean the house up. Your parents are already going through enough with stressing about adult problems. So why don't you take it amongst yourself to make sure you keep your room clean, keep the dishes clean, ask your parents if there's anything you can do to help them with the yard work. I want you to read your books, stay on top of your schoolwork, because I know you can do it remotely on a computer. Just be respectful right now, kids, okay? Because this is a difficult time for your parents, and they will get through it, but they can only get through it with your help. And yes, your help, meaning respect, being patient, being helpful, being respectful, all those things, okay? Now, you know you can go on Khan Academy for your math. You can Google up some of the Math Facts Cafe or some of the English stuff. I know IXL.com is a good website to help you with English and grammar and stuff like that, punctuation, because you have to get ready for your Common Core. So listen, learning does not stop, okay? So you promise, okay? Miss Mayweather's asking you to promise to do that, okay? All right, so I have your promise. Okay, get a camera back to your parents, because we have some adult conversations too. Okay, now parents, like I told you, you can always Google different stuff for the kids to do. Math Fact Cafe at IXL.com, Khan Academy, that is free. Different stuff like that. You can Google different assignments for them to do, and plus they still have their computers with their schools that they can download the work from the Canvas or whatever you all call it in your states. Now, one of the things that I want you all to work on, I promise you, is self-care. Use this time to reflect about your life. Use this time to talk about you. We won't have time to worry about Andrew Gillum, okay, and what he got going on down south with the escort. We don't have time to worry about Kodak Black and what pictures he taking from the jailhouse. We don't have time to worry about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle and baby Archie, okay? You know, we don't have, and their $1 million house they renting, by the way. We don't have time to worry about, you know, why 50 Cent allowed Tariq to kill Ghost. You know, I'm still mad about that, but we don't have time to worry about that. We have to worry about us. Get rid of those people, I'm telling you, that's not for you, that's hating on you. And when I say that, when they use the term, you know, self-care and social distancing, I've been doing that a long time anyway. Distancing myself from people who don't mean me no well, distancing myself from people who I know really don't care about me, who just use me, who want to see nothing other than me to help them from whatever their need is, not coming to Kieta because they truly care about Kieta. So start purging yourself from them type of people, because at this time right now, when things are going a little rough right now, those type of people are going to be the main ones that want to come around you and try to be like you and do stuff that you're doing, because trust me, they need a lifeline, and you were their lifeline, so cut it off, okay? Purge yourself from all the foolishness. I'm telling you right now, men out here, y'all side pieces, I'm telling you, y'all getting ready to find out which one is the real one. So women, I'm telling you, ladies at home, don't worry about it. He's going to have a little more money to spend this week, because them side pieces not going to be able to get no money. Even somebody in Atlanta got the coronavirus from the strip club, from a lap dance, all right? So he going to have a little more extra money, okay? So, you know, a lot of these whores at the strip club are upset because, you know, in Atlanta, somebody just got the coronavirus from getting a lap dance. So guess what, ladies? We're going to have a lot more bread at the house. The bread is safe because these whores out here on the stripper poles giving out the coronavirus. Not all of them, but I'm just saying it happened in Atlanta. So they done shut the strip club down. So guess what? You know, we ain't safe. We ain't safe. What they say? You know, man, pipe up. I'm just trying to tell you right now. So the bread is safe. That's a good thing. Take the bread, okay? And when you get the bread that he was giving to them side pieces in that strip club, pay down some of your credit cards. I'm just saying, pay down some of your credit cards. We got to get the credit straight because remember I already told you, the people at the credit bureaus, they gone, okay? This is a prime example, a prime time for you to use your tax refund to do what you've always wanted to do. If those of you who get tax refund, those businesses that you said you want to start, those things you kept saying you want to do them now. Start your vision board. Start your business. Start writing down the goals and the stuff that you want to do. Start writing down and start, researching those businesses that you want. And I'm telling you, put it to use. Now is the time. Before, you had to go to work, you had to come home, deal with your children. So now, what's the excuse? Because you're home right now. So use this time to help reflect on what you want to do better for yourself, self-help, self-love, and get yourself together and do the thing, okay? 2020 doesn't have to be bad. We all know it's been tumultuous, but I promise you, when you know that God is God all by himself, anything is possible. You have no idea why these things have happened. What if this thing has happened? I'm telling you, and God want to see fit for you to do what you've been saying that you wanted to do all this time. Now he's giving you the time. He's giving you the ability now to look at what's important to you in life, in your family, and your love. He's giving you that. So since he's giving you that, utilize that and appreciate what God has done. And ladies, just because we home right now chilling and all that, do not give you a pass to wear raggedy drawers. Do your hair, please. Put on you some lipstick. At least walk in the kitchen and get some milk with some heels on. Let the man see you looking good, please. That's all I'm asking. And man, this don't give you a pass either. Go get in the shower. Nobody don't want to be around you musky. Put your cologne on. At least look nice. Try to at least. I'm just saying, please. Don't allow us to be shut in and sad. Let's do something while we're home. Hug your children. It's time to reconnect with your children. I know we be so busy with our own lives. Let your children know how much you love them. Let your other half know how much you love them and you appreciate them and how much you care about them. This is the time to do that. For those of you all who have some credit issues, I'm telling you, you already know they home up there at Equifax and Experian and TransUnion. They home with the coronavirus. They not going to have time to respond back. The law states that they have to respond back in a certain amount of time. Child, they home. So guess what? Go ahead on and put those disputes in for those negative credit impacts on your score. I'm telling you, they home now, so they don't have time to be looking at your stuff. You think the people worried about you and your credit and who you didn't pay? Get it off your credit report. Now is the time. This is a good time to start gardening with your family, your friends, and your kids. Because what if this becomes our life forever? So we have to learn how to live from the dirt. And I'm going to tell you something right now. The people in the ghetto, we need to learn from them. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. I cannot stand when people try to look down on people because they think they're better than. We are all God's children. Let me tell you something right now. Those ones in the ghettos who've been getting by with just enough, those are the ones who are going to survive. Not the ones who's all tripping about the excess stuff they used to have. Learn to get it from the dirt. Learn to be thankful with what you have and to do the most with what you have. I know people that can stretch chicken. I'm telling you, can make chicken and make it 5 different ways and last for 5 days. And it'd be chicken soup, chicken salad, fried chicken, baked chicken. I'm trying to tell you now. So, jerk chicken, however you want to do it. It's time to, come together and come together as a family, come together as friends, come together as let's reconnect back with our hearts. Do random acts of kindness. You don't even know what one smile can do for one person. You have no idea what other person going through. And I know right now they're saying, they want to, trying to do something where they can't put people out, evict people or whatever. But just because you got about a 60-day stay on your eviction don't mean you just stand there and do nothing. You better find you somewhere to live. You better you better get on the phone right now. Start doing telemarketing. Start asking somebody else, is there anything that you can do to help them move forward, because you need to get paid. Be creative with your thoughts. Don't just sit around because your job saying, because some people, their job, they have to be on their job to make money. What about the waitresses and stuff? They live off of tips. Find something else to do. Since the restaurants are closed down, find something to do. Call one of your family members. Maybe you know somebody have a job. Maybe there's something you can do. I know I can always use somebody to call on the phone trying to get me some extra business with the stuff that I do. Look at stuff like that. But don't forget to pray. That's the main thing. One good thing I can say the coronavirus has done, it could really be to stop you from spending your income tax check on all this other unnecessary stuff. Now you have money to really start your business and do what you say you was going to do. Put money down on the house that you said you've been wanting to do. This is going to pass. This is all going to pass. And once it passes, don't you be no fool and sit around and look at what all the dark stuff, the bad stuff has happened. Look at the bright side of life. Because guess what? You've been able to save your tax refund money from going to some stores because half of them closing down. They closed down Nordstrom's and, a couple of stores until this coronavirus is over. So you all don't have no money to go in there. You can't go in there and buy your Versace, okay? You can't go up in there trying to get your Gucci right now, okay? You Gucci at the house. Be Gucci at the house and save your money. Start that business you've been talking about doing. You all have pets. Don't forget to get your dog food, okay, and your cat food. Seriously, don't forget about the pets. I guess I have a dog, so I love dogs. Don't let the coronavirus stop you from voting, okay? Let's not lose sight of what's really going on right now. I need you all to please get out there to them polls and let's vote. And then I want you to make sure you do a wellness check on your family and your friends, those that's older who maybe can't get to the stores, or those who maybe don't have enough money to buy certain things. Be kind. Do a wellness check. At least you can share some of the stuff with people if you can. Just be helpful. And for those people who have to work and don't have nowhere for your kids to go, I want those who in the area who can help keep people's children. Can y'all be in contact with each other? Because this is a unity thing. This is a time for us to unify because we need each other right now. We really need each other right now. So I want us to do that part. At least the healthcare community for standing in the paint, for being there, and to make sure that we all are safe and putting their lives on the line to help us. I also, lastly, I want to pray for Floyd Mayweather and, his children, because his baby's mom, Josie, his children's mother, three of his children's mother, she tragically died. And I want you to think about how people right now are feeling. How do you think they're feeling right now? I mean, how do you think other people who've gone through something so much more tragic are feeling right now? I just want us to all just know that let's be here for each other. Let's stop all of the, the foolishness. I know that it's going to be foolishness. I mean, this is the world that we're living in. But I hope that we can understand that, God is love. God is not a color. So since God is love, let's just try to at least love each other. And don't come at me on my comments talking about why I be going in on people or whatever. Well, they put it out there. So, hey, if you don't put it out there in the news, I wouldn't be able to see it and go in on it because it wouldn't be my business. But once you share it with real, honey, it's all about business. Okay, so I just want to say that part. Okay, now, I know you all lastly want to know what's going on with Oprah, Diddy, and RuPaul and what they have to do with the coronavirus. And my answer to that is absolutely nothing. I just want you all to watch the video. And I'm glad you did because I wanted to give you all some tips on just how we can move forward and how we can make this a positive situation. And I know you think I'm just saying this, but I promise you, everything I'm telling you, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Like, you all don't understand. I know it's bad, but it can always be worse. And that's what I'm saying to you. Allow this time to be a time of self-reflection, because the main thing is right now, you have to take care of you and your family and let them know how much you love them and how much you appreciate them. Let the people who love you know how much you love them back. And I'm not talking about those who mistreat you. I'm talking about those who genuinely love you. It's time to let them know how much you love them back, because tomorrow's not promised. We keep saying this over and over again, okay? So listen, I thank you all for subscribing to the page. Now that, all the news is talking about the coronavirus, I'm going to just leave that, right where it is. And we'll have some more stuff to talk about later on in the week. But until then, Kidda loves you. Okay, go in.